What's going on, people, and welcome to Mad About Football. Today we'll be reviewing Game Week 8.
Week 8, yes. International break and all. Almost over, thank God.
Yeah,
I hate international break. I hate international break. You as a Liverpool fan, you must have hated this one for sure.
Oh, man.
100%.
I always hate the international breaks because it always scares me. Find out if any of my team's players are injured.
Whoa, bro! I felt like every day there was a new player injured for you guys. Like,
Yeah, literally.
every time I would see the news, it would be just a Liverpool player injured. Yeah, so I don't know.
Literally, every time I opened up my football app, I was like, Henderson injured. Oh, shit. Robertson injured. Shit. Trent's injured. Now, what next? Salah's got COVID.
Yeah, Gomez broke his leg.
I'm literally over it.
Yeah.
I'm just interested to see now how Klopp is going to deal with so many injuries. Like last season, the reason why Man City couldn't keep up with Liverpool, their excuse was because Laporte was injured and he was their main defender.
They had Aguero out for the season.
They had Aguero out for half the season, but Aguero came back man.
No, he didn't.
He didn't? Oh, towards the end of the season. Yeah, towards the end.
Yeah, like he was gone. He didn't come back from the restart. He didn't play any of the games in the restart.
Yeah.
And he was out prior to the restart, right?
Yeah, and that was the reason. That was the reason why Liverpool ran away with it. They ran away.
Yeah, because they were all healthy. They got very lucky. Yeah, they got very lucky because no one from their team got injured, and everyone else was just they were like struggling. Everyone else was struggling, and they were just playing good football, and then they just ran away with it. But I think now it's catching up.
Catching up now, yeah.
The short preseason and whatnot. I think tired legs. That's what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, let's get into it, I guess.
All right, let's get into it. Our first game. I'm gonna go into. I'm gonna share my screen. We'll go into the first game of match week 8.
Beautiful.
It was Crystal Palace versus Leeds United, and Crystal Palace, surprisingly, we've always said that they don't have a plan B. This was their plan B.
No, it's the Brighton Burnley game is the first one. Was it? Yeah, Brighton Burnley is the first game.
My bad. Oh, yeah, you're right. Sorry. Let's go back. Yes, sorry, Brighton Burnley. Yeah. I was surprised to see this to be a 0-0 draw. I thought Brighton played very well, and Brighton's been playing very well. I've given them a lot of praise, but they haven't been good enough up front. They haven't been clinical in scoring goals. How many times must you hit the post?
Well, that's just, I don't know. It's just been their form this season. You know, they play very good football, but when it comes to actually finishing and scoring, they're very unlucky. Mopay and Welbeck started.
Yeah.
I thought Welbeck had a good game. You know, he hasn't been playing as much because his team got relegated and whatnot. But I thought he had the legs, right? He's not the Danny Welbeck of old, but you know it happens.
Yeah. He showed some good signs, but not good enough. You must be clinical in front of goal against a team like Burnley this season, especially Burnley hasn't been performing well, and this was an easy 3 points for Brighton. Well, I thought it would be an easy 3 points for Brighton, and it wasn't to be.
I thought, what was our predictions?
Give me 1 second.
I also think that a draw for Burnley against a Brighton team that are so attacking is also a very good result for them. You got
we both.
I think. Yep, go on.
Sorry. Go on.
I think Burnley will struggle to manage points this season.
Yeah.
So any points are good points for them. You get what I mean?
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true, 100%. Well, we both got Burnley down as relegation favourites as well.
Yes.
Well, for this match, we both predicted a Brighton win. You said 3-1, I said 2-0. So we didn't get any points for that.
No, that's all right.
But I think you've done very well this week with your predictions.
I think I did too. I remember watching all the games, and I was like, bro, compared to like the previous weeks, I was like, yes, like I was like buzzing.
All right, it's we can move on. Let's move on to Southampton, Newcastle United,
which was a good game. I think I'm pretty sure.
It was a good game. Newcastle's just trying to play defensive football, and it's not working out.
Very defensive. Four shots, 2 on target, 39 possession, only 360 passes.
We'll go with the stats. I mean, like Southampton dominated this game with 61% possession, 15 shots, 13 chances created. Oh my God, Southampton has been playing. So
bro, what do you mean? If I can give me 1 sec.
They're like 4th on the ladder, I think. Yeah, they're 4th.
They're 4th, which is they were first before all the other teams got their results as well. It's very good to see like their turn in form. You get what I mean? Like this time last year, they were at the bottom of the league. They were going to get relegated.
That's true. They started off very poorly.
They were getting pumped by Leicester 9-0. All of a sudden, they're sitting 4th, right? And I think this is a very good result for Southampton, even without some of their players. You get what I mean?
They had Danny Ings injured. I mean, if we look at the match facts, who's injured?
You got up.
Whoops, sorry, there's something else. Line up.
Yes, go down.
It's the bench. It should say who's injured.
I don't know.
Anyways, but I know for a fact Danny Ings was injured. He didn't play in this game, and he'll be back I think in December.
Oh really?
Yeah. I'm gonna do the EPL injury list and we'll have a look. Injury list.
Yes, lineups.
Yeah, they've got 6 players injured. Ryan Bertrand, James Ward-Prowse is also injured, but he should be coming back for this game week.
James Ward-Prowse played, but
he played. He played it in the last game, but he got injured for some reason with a thigh injury.
Yep.
But he should be back this game week.
I thought they played very well.
It seems like their manager Hassan Hutul has
them a new sense of life. Yeah.
Pretty much, he's kicked into gear now.
Mm-hmm. Oh, what were our predictions for that game?
We both predicted a 2-2 draw against Newcastle because we thought.
Really?
Yeah, because we thought.
Yeah, because Newcastle had been playing some good football.
Exactly, because they've been in good form too. We didn't think they'll play so defensive against Southampton, especially when their main striker was out injured.
Yeah, but they also had other finishers as well. So it wasn't that they had been just relying on Danny Ings the whole season.
Yeah. Che Adams has been having a good season too. Same with with another assist.
Yeah, he's been very good. Yes, and he started up front as well. So that's very good.
Have a look at the lineup. Yeah, he did. He started up front. Oh no, he started as like a right-sided attacking midfielder, just behind the striker, with Stuart Armstrong on the other side. Yeah.
All right, we'll move on to the next one.
Everton versus Manchester United.
Yes. All right, you wanna tell us our predictions?
You predicted a 3-1. You got it spot on.
Yes.
1 point for you.
Very lucky because they scored that third goal in the 95th minute.
Yeah.
As well. Yeah. The 95th minute. Right.
I said that Man United would drop points again, and I said it'd be 1-1. But
yes, well, it was understandable because we had come off some two bad results.
Yeah.
Two bad results.
But,
one against Arsenal, one against the Turkish team in the Champions League.
Yeah.
Rumors had started about Ole sacking if he loses this game. His job will be on the line and whatnot.
That's true.
He had to. It was just a bad.
Right.
Yeah, he had to get this one right. And honestly, I felt like we controlled this whole game. I felt we were a bit slow to come out of the gates at the very start, but Everton needed to also get a result because they were doing so well. And they had most of their players back. They were just missing. Alisson. That's it, right?
And I think
I thought Rodriguez had a bad game.
Coleman played. Yeah, Rodriguez had a bad game.
Rodriguez had a bad game.
Yeah.
The goal they scored was the only shot they had on target, and I felt like it was a good shot, but also a lucky goal because I think De Gea thought it was going to his far post when he's hit it to his near post, and then it's gone through. I think Bissaka's legs and whatnot. But then I thought once they scored, I think we woke up.
Yeah.
I thought Bruno Fernandes absolutely demolished the midfield.
He did. Bruno Fernandes played very well. Even though
he got 2 goals and an assist.
Yeah, he did. It was a very interesting to see him and who's the other Everton? No, the Everton player.
Alan?
I think it was Coleman.
Why Coleman?
Because those two were just going head to head. Like Coleman was marking him, and like it was just them two battling against each other, like the whole game. And it was really fun to see.
Van de Beek didn't even get an appearance.
Yeah,
didn't even get an appearance. We're starting Mata. We're starting a let's see how old he is. Sorry,
it's like a 4-2-3-1.
32-year-old, right?
Yeah.
32-year-old on the right wing. Mason Greenwood didn't play. I don't know what was going on with him.
Yeah.
When Pogba came on, he had a big improvement from the Turkish game. What's it called again? Martial looked slow, tired, unfit. But again, the red card, the 3 games, he'd only been playing Champions League. I think with
it's not an
training.
Excuse. It's not an excuse.
But also you can't expect the striker to that comes off a 3-game ban to come in and start striking.
Okay.
Yes, he's in the Champions League.
Hold it right there. Cavani came on last 5 minutes. Hasn't played a single minute of football in
Cavani's played all United games. He's come off the bench in all of the United games. You get what I mean?
Has he?
Yes, he has.
I thought that was the first.
No, he's come off the bench in all of the United games.
Okay.
He didn't play against PSG because he had to quarantine. Newcastle, he came off the bench. He hasn't started a game for us yet, right?
Okay.
And I also we lost Luke Shaw to a hamstring injury, right?
Yeah.
Which is completely stupid because we played Wednesday morning. We played Wednesday morning in Turkey, yeah?
Yeah.
We have to fly back, go to Everton on Saturday, right?
Yeah.
That leaves a 2-day turnaround. Luke Shaw started the game. He started both games.
Yeah.
Right? It's very stupid where you have City and Liverpool who played on the Tuesday, they played on the Monday. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like I don't know whoever did these fixtures, but now we don't have a left back. Telles apparently has got coronavirus again. When the Brazilian coach said that, oh yeah, he's tested negative, and then the day after, apparently he's tested positive again. So now we have to deal with that situation, right? So it's confusing. I think Luke Shaw has been finding some form. I think he's been very good for us.
Yeah, he had a very good game against Everton. I thought he got a very good assist.
But he even got an assist against the Turkish team as well.
Dude,
in Champions League.
But that Turkish team shouldn't even be beating you. Shouldn't even be scoring a goal against Manchester United. Let's not even go there. So someone I'm sure can perform against. I can't even pronounce their team.
I don't even know.
Başakşehir, Istanbul. Dude, I've never even heard of this team before this season.
But I thought we had a really good game. I thought we showed we can play. Unlucky we conceded the goal, but I thought from then, even from the kickoff, we controlled the game. I thought coming towards the end,
Everton, like the first 20 minutes, Everton controlled the game. It was until that goal was scored by Bernard when Manchester truly woke up, and then they started to actually dominate. Well, not really dominate, but play some good football. They play some really good.
Well, I mentioned it to you, you mentioned it, but I thought that once it was coming towards the end, and I think Everton knew they couldn't win, they were playing very, very dirty. They were playing to where they would try to win the foul, and they were mostly attacking. It was Fred and Bruno Fernandes because they were both on yellows.
Yeah, right? I saw that.
I think Bernard they were all going in very, very dangerously.
Yeah.
Right? And they were trying to get like a reaction, trying to get a card out of them.
How about that Pickford challenge on Maguire where he actually needed stomach in the penalty area?
But see, exactly, Pickford dropped the ball and he's gone around Maguire and full just kicked him like in the thing. But then Maguire's gone down the other end, got all the ball, but he's cleaned up the player too. And then they were going to call it a penalty. But they were looking over it extensively over VAR. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
that was a clear stomach. Like,
pardon?
It was a clear boot, or not boot, like a clear knee to the stomach.
Because he full went around him, like he dropped the ball. Like, I don't understand what's going on with Pickford.
I don't understand what's going on with VAR in general, to be honest.
Yeah, but hey, we got the goal. All right, we'll move on.
I was gonna say, apart from Michael Keane, Anthony Martial got the lowest player rating, as you can see on the screen here, out of both teams. Do you think it's a fair rating for Anthony Martial during this game?
Oh yeah, 100%. 100%.
I agree.
I think he didn't do any runs. I think it was just very, very lethargic. It was very slow.
Yeah, it was very poor for me. I was like, "This not the Anthony Martial of last season." I mean, after the Corona restart, dude, Martial played very good. I thought he was
he had that competition with Rashford where if Rashford scored, Martial would score too, or if Martial would score, Rashford would score too.
Yeah,
right. But I don't know. I think he'll refine. I think he'll refine this form. It's still very early into the season, but we'll see.
Yeah, I guess there's still another how many more games to go? 30 games.
30 games. Yes.
So we've crossed about 10%, 15% so far. Okay, we can move on. We can move on. These games were played on Sunday, starting off with Crystal Palace versus Leeds United.
No, it was Arsenal. Oh no, wait, I'm looking at the wrong thing, bro. Sorry.
No, it's Crystal Palace.
I was looking at a different match day. My bad.
You're right.
Where are you? Here we go. Yes, Crystal Palace Leeds.
Man, I was very surprised that Crystal Palace can actually attack and score goals.
Well, if you call our prediction, we've said it week in, week out that we didn't think Crystal Palace had a plan B. It was always bomb the ball long to Zaha.
Yeah.
And if he can't do anything, then, it doesn't have to. I thought, so Scott Dan, he scored the first one.
Yeah, with the header from a cross, I think from Ebriche Eze. Assisted that.
I thought Eze had a really good game also. Eze had a really good game.
Player. He's looking like he's settled into Premier League life very, very well.
You think about it, Leeds had a very good game also, but I think they just so Bamford scored to equalise. Yeah. But they ruled offside because his hand was offside. He was pointing.
That is so stupid. He was actually calling for the ball.
He was calling for where he wanted the ball. He was calling for where he wanted the ball, and then they called it offside.
I don't believe. I just couldn't believe it.
Right, that was crazy. And then Eze scored a very nice
free kick.
A very nice free kick.
Yeah.
Then Bamford scored a very nice volley goal.
Yeah, right? But he also missed a sitter as well. Bamford I think missed a header, right in front of goals.
Also, Costa scored a own goal right before. But see, I seen it, and I thought their keeper, he should have had that own goal.
Leeds' keeper had a very, very poor game.
He had a very poor game. Yeah. I thought he should have saved the own goal because he was very late to react to it. Like, it was very slow. I felt like he'd seen it, he didn't do anything, and then when it was going past him, he decided to dive.
Yeah, I think this was one of those games where he wasn't ready, like, I don't know, mentally maybe.
Well, is he their starting keeper? I don't think he is.
He is their starting keeper. He's only like 18 or 19.
Yeah, he's very young. He's
very young, and he's very, very good too for such a young age. Man, I think give him a few more years, and this guy could be France's number one keeper. He's 20. Well, give him a few more years. I think he'll replace Hugo Lloris as France's keeper.
Yeah, you reckon? But yeah, no. You want to call our predictions?
Yes. Well, we both predicted a Leeds win. You said 2-0, I said 2-1, and
4-1.
Crystal Palace battered Leeds
4-1. Yeah. Well, and I think it was a very good result for Crystal Palace. I think it gets them their confidence back. You get what I mean? I think they really needed it.
Yeah. Well,
and it keeps them in the top half of the table.
Exactly.
Well.
I was just going to say that win shooted them up to 8th place.
Yes, 8th, above Wolves, Man City, Arsenal, West Ham, Newcastle.
There was a meme that I saw a few days back. How they said that West Ham United, Newcastle United, and Manchester United and Leeds United are all united together, in mid-table.
I've seen that one. We are all united, yes.
But there's only one left, Sheffield United, the bottom.
All right, yeah, we're going to move on to that game. Speaking of Sheffield United, we're going to move on to Chelsea, Sheffield United. You want to tell us our predictions?
Well, we both predicted. I almost got the prediction right. I said 4-0 to Chelsea, and you said 3-0 to Chelsea.
Well, that game finished 4-1.
4-1. Chelsea, again, are looking... Well, for me, they've had... The last 3 games have been...
I think they're finding their groove. I think they're starting to find a bit of form. I think they're starting to find almost 250 million.
Look, I can't... Look, okay, they played well against Burnley. They played well against Sheffield United.
But this is all lower teams. This is all teams
exactly.
In the relegation zone.
I want to see them play against a top half side. I want to see them they played against Manchester United and they didn't even attack. They played a defensive formation.
We both sat defensively, yes.
Yeah,
but bro, Chelsea had 20 shots as well. 20
again,
shots.
I'm going to repeat. It was against Sheffield United.
Yeah, but Sheffield scored first, so no clean sheet for Mendy, unfortunately. Which I think
which
Right.
which made it 6 games in a row clean sheets.
I think, and yeah, I just think they started to find some form. I think even just because it's Sheffield and whatnot, but they've started to slowly they're starting to gel together. They're starting to get dangerous, and if they're starting to get like this going on into the season, they might get like better and better. So they're one team to worry about. You get what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we said it that this team isn't going to gel straight away. This team's going to take time. It's going to take 9 to 10 games for them to play together and gel. But like I said, like Lampard's built this team for the future. He hasn't built this team for now. I think he just needs a new centre back, someone to replace Thiago, because Thiago can't play all of the 38 games.
He's on a 1-year deal, so we'll see where that leads. He scored, which is all right.
He did.
I think if Lampard sticks with Zuma, I think Zuma will be Zuma's getting very good as it is now. I just think he needs that centre back to just cover him for his mistakes. You get what I mean?
Yeah, he's very error prone. Very error prone.
Exactly. That's why with challenges, if he's having a good day, you can't beat him most likely.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's why I think Lampard got Thiago for the season. It's so there's that experience next to Kerr.
Well, I heard United they're going to target heavy the Borussia Dortmund centre back.
I've been it's like Zagadou, was it?
Zagadou, that one.
I've been saying it for how long?
Yeah, I know. I've seen reports because his contract is ending in 2022.
Yeah,
I heard. It seemed that we could get him on a low fee, but apparently we're going to go for it really hard. Apparently, that's going to be one of our main priorities in January. Which, if we could get him, that'd be a very good, solid centre back signing. I'd be happy.
It's a massive upgrade on Lindelof. It's a massive upgrade. He will actually be a better partner for Maguire.
Mm-hmm.
And Zagadou is also left-footed, so he can play that left-sided
and help Maguire. Gives that relief to Maguire.
Exactly. So Maguire can play on the right side where he's meant to be playing, and it would shore up that defensive line that you so badly need.
Yeah. All right, we'll move on to our next game: West Ham versus Fulham.
I have to be honest, I didn't watch this game.
I didn't watch this game either. It was a very early game. I'm pretty sure, but it was it wasn't one that was exciting. You want to tell our predictions?
Yeah, you said a 2-1 win for West Ham. I said 3-1 win. West Ham ended up winning 1-0
in the 91st minute.
Yeah, it was very lucky as well. Thomas Souček, man, he's been playing very well this season. And Said Benrahma, I think that was his debut for West Ham. He came from Brentford in the Championship. He looks like a solid player as well. He got the assist.
Didn't he get called up also though? I'm
called up. Called up for who?
What's his name? What did you say his name was?
Said Benrahma.
Yeah, Benrahma. Where is he? I'm just looking for him. So, who does he play for? What national team? Algeria. Okay.
Algerian.
How old is he? He's 25. Not bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think this was one of those lackluster games. I think West Ham doing very well. That win kept them in the top half of the table.
Yeah.
Again. I think West Ham again are one team from like last season who have improved on their form dramatically.
Yeah, they have. Surprisingly, I didn't think they're going to be playing this well.
Exactly.
And make no mistake about it, they have lost a couple of games, like against Arsenal, but they've been the better team.
I don't think they deserve to lose. They didn't deserve to lose that game against Arsenal.
No way, no chance.
Did you call up predictions for?
Yeah. We both said a West Ham win. You said 2-1. I said 3-1.
Yeah.
The game ended up 1-0. There wasn't really much to talk about this game. I can show the match stats if you want to have a look at the match stats.
Nah, it was a very boring game.
It was a very, very even game, actually. Fulham had 13 shots,
Mm-hmm.
3 on target. West Ham had 7 shots on target. Yeah, West Ham had a bit more possession. It was a pretty evenish sort of game.
Yeah. All right, you want to move on to the next one?
Yeah.
West Brom versus Tottenham.
Oh my God, man. Tottenham are looking like Tottenham, almost bottling this game against relegation favourites West Brom.
Yes.
I thought, we both thought that Tottenham were going to batter West Brom.
Well, yeah, you would have thought so because of the form Tottenham were in.
Exactly. That's why we both predicted a 3-0 win to Tottenham Hotspurs.
Well, they won 1-0 at least.
They were lucky to get that 1-0. Harry Kane scored a beautiful header.
88th minute, yes.
Yeah, in the 88th minute, yeah.
Yes. I think Bale started this game as well. I think
Bale,
so.
He did. I think this is his first game that he started.
Yes.
I think he played very decently. He didn't do too bad.
I think they did. I think, I don't know. I just think West Brom, surprisingly, they played very well also. I think they're getting some unlucky with some of their results.
They defended very well.
Very well, yes.
We play
them next. Yeah, United play them next, so we'll see how that
goes. Well, surprisingly, we haven't been hearing any news of Ole's career. Like, is he getting sacked or is he keeping his job? We don't even know anymore because everyone's kept quiet after the Everton game. Everyone's just shut their mouths.
Yeah, because it was the start. You get what I mean? I think that if we had lost against Everton, it would have gained massive momentum.
Yeah,
and that everyone would have run with it. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it showed that we were still. It wasn't that we got the lucky win. I think it showed that we were still performing,
competing. Yeah.
All right, we'll move on to the next one. Leicester Wolves.
Okay, Monday game, Leicester versus Wolverhampton. I'll start off with our predictions. You predicted a Leicester win, so you got half a point for that. You said 2-1.
Mm-hmm.
You almost got it right. I said it would be a draw. I said 2-2.
Yes, that one finished 0-0.
Oh, 1-0. 1-0.
Thing. Yeah.
Jamie Vardy with the penalty.
But see, he could have had 2. He missed one.
He missed one.
He missed one. Leicester top of the table at the moment as well.
Yeah.
Top of the table, Wolves dropping points. Both teams were in form. That's what we were saying. We were saying that both teams are playing very attacking, very high pressing football.
Yeah,
right?
Wolverhampton had a couple of good games, but since the beginning of the season,
they've been inconsistent. And that's what's gonna cause them to drop points and not finish in the top 7, in my opinion. I think they'll drop out of the European places this season because there's just so many good teams. Do you think that the Wolves the penalty they conceded was a penalty?
To be honest, I can't even remember it.
It was the one where they were crossing it in and he's jumped and he's put like his hand in front of him. The one that Liverpool conceded, it was basically the same thing. You know what I mean?
I can't remember it.
I think it was a surprising how low this game finished. I think Jamie Vardy with his second penalty, he got a little too cocky.
Yeah.
Right, he got a little too cocky, but he got the rebound also.
Yeah.
Right? He got the rebound, but then he just rocketed the rebound. Right? But, it's surprising. Wolves are playing some very dangerous, very attacking football.
Yeah, well, Wolves are good. Wolves play well against teams that like to attack,
Yes, because they can hit them on the counter because they're fast.
Exactly. Well, this game was a bit of a good battle between, 2 decent teams. It was very, very evenly matched in possession, very, very evenly matched in shots on target. Even Wolves had one more chance created than Leicester. It was very, very even, this match. Like you couldn't separate them. But let's A penalty. Move on, yeah. We'll move on to which was meant to be our match day of the week, or match of the week.
Yeah.
Manchester City versus Liverpool.
What are our predictions?
I said a draw. I said 2-2.
Oh, you got that one. Yeah. Yeah.
2-2. Yeah. You said Man City win 2-1.
Which they should have, really, in all honesty.
They should have scored the penalty.
Well,
what happened there?
Yeah, I don't know what happened, but I think from what I had seen of the game, I think yous were both very attacking in the first half. And then come second half, yous both just sat defensive.
I think Liverpool just got tired.
Yeah,
I saw after the 65th minute, I saw Liverpool just getting tired. And they just sat back playing defensive. Manchester City, I think, got a bit tired as well, but they kept attacking. They started playing better towards the second, like end of the second half. I think Ruben Diaz played a very good game. Looks like Ruben Diaz and Laporte have been, they've been a solid partnership.
Yes.
I didn't really expect Ruben Diaz to do so well. But there you go. I'm wrong.
Didn't they spend big money on him?
Yeah, 60 million.
Yeah, exactly. He's 23.
60 million.
Very good.
I thought this guy was going to be another waste of money. He's not going to be the answer to their defensive problems.
Yeah, no.
But with Laporte back, with Laporte back from injury, it looks like a very, very good partnership. Him and Diaz.
Very good.
Rodri had a poor game. What else?
It was a very lackluster game, I think so, because comparing to other previous fixtures of like City, Liverpool, they were all high scoring, high flowing games. You know what I mean?
I remember the time where last game they beat us 4-0, and the time before that we beat them 4-1.
Yeah, and there were some rockets in that game, man. There were some rockets in that game.
You know, I want to say if we didn't have Alisson for this game, we would have lost because at times he was like our fifth defender.
I think Jesus had a good game. He should have finished his chances.
Yeah,
but that's what happens when you don't have Aguero.
He's not good enough. He's not.
Yeah, I don't think so either. And it was surprising that Guardiola only done one sub. Right?
Yeah.
Like they complained, like Guardiola complained about having, like being able to have 5 subs, but then he only does 1 in the game.
Yeah,
you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he had some decent players on the bench. He could have brought on
Foden.
Foden, but bro, to be honest, looking at their bench, it was
all defenders.
It was mostly defenders.
Yeah, that's
Other
why.
than Foden and Silva,
it
was mostly all defenders. And even you only did 2 subs.
Yeah, because I think Trent
and Milner.
Trent
done his
hamstring, so we brought in Milner for Trent, and what's his name? And Shaqiri came on for, I think it was Firmino.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Right, you wanna move on to this one, which I'm gonna actually absolutely love to talk about. I cannot wait. I've been waiting.
Arsenal versus Aston Villa. Do you want to start with our predictions?
Yeah, let's start with our predictions.
Okay, you said a 2-1 win to Aston Villa, and I said it's going to be a draw, 1-1.
Well, Arsenal absolutely bottled. When I mean bottled this, I think they were still celebrating at Old Trafford, to be honest. Right. This game, Villa played the way they played against Liverpool.
Yeah.
Right. I think they played very, very just smooth, crisp, just attacking football. I think, Saka. Even though I don't think it was a own goal. I think I can't remember who scored it.
If you have a look at my screen, It says it went down as an own goal for Saka.
Yeah, but the way you've seen it, I don't know the way they played. But you know, Arsenal had nothing. Like, yes, they were doing well in the first bit, but come second half, it's like they didn't even leave the change rooms. There was no attack.
Yeah.
There was no attack. There was no pressure. It was just Grealish and Ross Barkley just dancing with the ball in the middle. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
I think William had a shit game.
Dude, William hasn't performed since Fulham, honestly.
Fulham, which was the very start of the season. Thomas
Partey. I remember when Arsenal first signed William from Chelsea.
Everyone was like, "Oh, he only does like 2 performances a season."
No. Chelsea fans were saying that, but Arsenal fans were stoked. They were like, "Oh, this guy's going to give us 10 extra goals in the season, which is going to help and be a massive boost."
He's old.
And if you have a look at if you have a look at Williams' record, he's never had double digits in the.
And he robbed them for a 3-year contract, 50K.
Yeah, I know.
50K a week.
Yeah,
right?
I know.
I think Rob Holding was getting absolutely battered. I think Rob Holding was getting battered. Thomas Partey.
If you have a look at the lineup, Rob Holding is coming against Jack Grealish.
Yeah.
You know, Rob Holding is too slow. He is too slow to go up against Jack Grealish.
Yeah. What's it called again? And do you know what I've seen a lot of? So Martinez was playing against Arsenal. He was going back to the Emirates. He's going back to the team he was for 10 years. I had seen all these Arsenal fans hoping that Martinez just had a shit game.
No. This game would have fueled Martinez even more to perform well.
He didn't even do nothing all game. He did nothing all game.
Well,
right,
dude. Lacazette had so many chances. Like, I think
Lacazette hasn't.
He blew 2 sitters. Like, you should be scoring.
For the past 2 seasons, I don't think Lacazette's been good enough to be starting at that front, starting as that striker, number 10 striker, the last man striker.
I think
you had so many younger people who are more hungrier.
That's true.
Who would do it? Like chuck on Nketiah, Maitland Niles, Pepe complaining that he doesn't get enough game time at Arsenal, but when they spent $72 million on him, he's had a full season under his belt. If he's not performing, it's his fault. You get what I mean?
I don't think it's completely his fault. Now, looking at that right wing position, you know, I think Arteta is giving some sort of instruction to the right wing because Pepe hasn't performed, William's not performing.
Yeah, but every time he puts Pepe on, like, Pepe's been scoring in Europa, but Europa doesn't really matter for them. Like, they want to get a good record. They want to start becoming better.
That's true.
In the league.
But let's say if they do well in Europa, that's also a gateway into Champions League.
Yeah, but see, Europa, it doesn't really matter how you're performing until the teams from the Champions League drop down.
That's true.
You get what I mean? Because it's all teams from like but nowhere in Russia and whatnot. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter until you get to the last 32 of Europa where the people who failed in Champions League drop down.
That's true.
You get what I mean?
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter. They could be dominating every team. They pulled up to Olympiacos last season and they lost.
I saw that. Yeah.
You get what I mean? I think. I don't know. I think, again, this comes to the inexperience of Arteta.
Yeah.
I think it comes with the inexperience of Arteta because it's just...
It's his first proper season and, you know, he's never coached before. He's never managed.
He's never done it. And such a big team as Arsenal, there's such high expectations.
There is.
I mean?
But, you know, I think Arsenal fans can forgive Arteta because he has... You can say that he has
changed them, the way they've been playing, the mentality and whatnot.
Like
you can see they want to play for him.
Like the football isn't attractive, but he has made that back line more solid.
Emre's, Unai Emre's.
Unai Emery's. But then Unai Emery, he got some results. Like they had like a 14 unbeaten run at one stage.
Yes.
But still, I think Arteta, what he's done now is that he's solidified the back line. He's made them stronger from the back.
But bro, this back line, they were nowhere to be seen this game. You get what I mean?
Yeah, well,
yeah, they showed up against United, but bro, it's all good and fine and dandy. This is a typical Arsenal. Remember last season?
Yeah.
They beat City, then they beat Liverpool, and then they bottled it. They bottled it to West Ham.
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
Yeah,
it's all good, fine and dandy beating the top teams, but if you can't dominate the lower sided teams, there's really you can't really improve. Again, I think Partey thigh injury.
Yeah, he got injured.
Thigh injury.
He came off in the 45th minute, 46th
half
minute.
time.
And El Neni now has coronavirus, so
yes, El Neni El Neni.
I have to say though,
did you see that tackle with Kieran Tierney? And that were, I don't know what Tierney was doing, where he went to slice it, but he ended up like just doing a somersault. I don't know what he was doing.
I was like, what the hell is happening?
I don't know. I just think, yes. Do not take away anything from Villa's performance.
Oh, of course not.
But Arsenal were nowhere there, nowhere to be seen.
Yeah, nowhere near.
And I'm surprised there was only 3 with the way Arsenal had played.
Literally, you're 100% correct. I thought Aston Villa were going to win at least 6-0. Mm-hmm. But Arsenal, in a way, Arteta is lucky that there's an international break after this game. Mm-hmm. Now they're going to go on, I think, to play against Leeds next game.
Well, see, Arsenal have the next couple of games. They have some very tough games. So they've got Leeds. This is in the league, right?
Yeah.
They've got Leeds, Wolves, Spurs.
Yeah.
Which should be a very good game.
It'd be a cracker.
Leeds, Spurs, Burnley, Southampton, Everton, City, Chelsea. Right, so
the next 8 games.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the five out of wait. Sorry, let me count that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 out of 8 games.
Yeah,
are very questionable for Arsenal at the moment.
Yeah. And they're gonna test.
It will test Arteta, but I doubt. I don't see him getting sacked this season. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
If he wins half of those games and draws a few, right?
He should be fine.
He should be fine. Even if he loses half of those games, I think he'll still be fine. But I think the pressure will start to mount.
Oh yeah,
you know
definitely,
what I mean?
Definitely. Yeah.
But going off the way Arsenal are playing, it's very questionable, those games. You get what I mean? Like. Questionable against Liverpool, Wolves, right? Spurs. If Spurs play the way they've been playing, Arsenal show up against the way they did against Villa. Spurs easy win, right?
Yeah.
Burnley. They should beat Burnley.
They should.
Southampton, very very tough game.
Yeah. Especially, and Ings could be back for that game as well.
Exactly.
So Southampton are going to be in full attack mode.
Exactly. Everton, questionable. You don't know which side will show up for both teams.
Depending if Everton get more red cards.
Oh no, City. The City game is the EFL Cup. Never mind. But then they've got Chelsea.
Ooh,
and so I think
that's still a tough game.
By the time I think Arsenal played Chelsea, I think Chelsea would have gelled more.
Yeah.
You don't know the way Arsenal have been playing, because I feel like their previous games will dictate the way the Chelsea game will go.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If they start pulling results, they have that momentum going into Chelsea, it'll be a tough game. But if they drop points, they start losing before they go to Chelsea keep playing the way they are, Chelsea will dominate them.
Definitely. Chelsea, I see, yeah.
It'll be one of those old games where Chelsea absolutely pump Arsenal Do you know those games where they absolutely like
the 6-1?
An Arsenal player will get sent off, and Chelsea will just run riots.
Yeah.
Right? But yeah, and even if you ask me, I don't even. It'd be questionable if they beat Burnley. Brighton.
I think the Burnley game, we should see a different side to Arsenal. It'd be a good game to experiment more.
But if they don't show, if they have to beat Burnley.
Yeah,
you get what I mean. If they pull a draw against Burnley, consider it a loss, in my opinion.
Yeah, well,
you get what I mean.
They've Arsenal now. I think they've gone like 3 or 4 matches without even scoring a goal. They didn't score against Aston Villa. They didn't score against Leicester City.
No, they scored against United last week, bro.
Oh, 1-1. They scored 1 in the last 4 games.
And there was wait. They haven't scored from open play in the last 3 games. That's what it is.
Oh, there you go. You get
what I mean?
And supposedly they're meant to have possibly the second best striker in the Premier League.
Yeah, no, I think once he signed that contract, I think that momentum that
Aubameyang.
Yeah, no, I know, but I'm trying to figure out what it was, and I think just that, like, the hunger. You get what I mean? It stopped because he's like, all right, cool. I've got like a bigger pay now. I've cemented my future for another 3 years at least.
Yeah,
you get what I mean? I don't need to give that extra percent when I've already cemented myself. You get what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you mean. And you said it before, and I didn't believe it because Aubameyang is a very hard worker. From what I've seen in previous seasons, he's a very hard worker, and I didn't think that he's the type of guy to just sit back and relax now just because he's got a bigger paycheck. What I think now needs to happen, I think after the Aston Villa game, especially, Lacazette needs to just be on the bench.
I think he shouldn't even be. I think to convince him to do better, I think he shouldn't even. I think he should be dropped
completely,
because it's not the first time for Lacazette. He's done it multiple times in the season. Not this one, last season as well.
Yeah, I think he scored what 10 goals last season. I mean, it was not good enough.
Exactly, and they played multiple campaigns, multiple cups, right?
Yeah.
I think to give an attacker the kick they need, I think they should don't drop him completely. Drop him to the bench, put Nketiah on, but don't bring on Lacazette.
Yeah,
right. Because with Nketiah, he's young and he'll show.
He would actually fight
Even not even Nketiah, you got Reece Nelson. Reece Nelson as well.
Is he a striker though? He's not really a striker.
I don't know. Is he? I don't know.
You got Emil Smith-Rowe as well, but he's not really a striker either. He's more of a midfield type or a winger. Also, I'm surprised Daniel Ceballos wasn't playing.
I think he was injured.
And he came on second half of Thomas Partey. I think going forward now, Arteta
should. Reece Nelson is a forward. Yes.
Oh yeah. I think going forward now, because of that 3-0 loss that they had, Arteta should know what his best 11 is.
But see, he still doesn't. That's the thing. He still doesn't. Yeah, he might have his back 3 lined up, but he doesn't.
Rob Holding shouldn't be part of his back 3. Rob Holding.
Who are you going to put in that position, Bart?
David Luiz.
Or you could put Ainsley Maitland-Niles.
I'd put Maitland-Niles more in like Hector Bellerin's position instead. Or, but even this whole formation, this whole setup, it's too defensive. It's going to...
Yeah, it's very defensive. And also, I think that's because of the transfer window also. They were going for Aurora from Lyon.
Yeah,
Aouar, who you could have taken El Neni and put him in. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
And that would have give Partey could have sat back because Partey's more the defensive, and Aouar could have just attacked, given creative options to Aubameyang or whatnot.
Yeah.
But I think it is too defensive. Honestly, I think it's very, very defensive.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think also Leno's not having the season either. The way,
dude, if you want to compare Leno to Martinez this season so far, who's the better keeper?
Martinez, obviously.
Martinez. No, and not only that. And I think Arsenal made the wrong choice by selling Martinez instead of Leno. They should have sold Leno for more money.
Leno was getting interest from Barcelona,
and
Bayern Munich,
German clubs as well. Yeah,
you get what I mean. So it wasn't that it would have been hard to find
a club for him.
Where it would have been harder to find a club for Martinez, but Martinez went to Villa, so he was happy.
And right? I think what Martinez left for 20 million. I think it was
20. 20.
Leno would have went for 10 more million, I reckon.
He would have gone for 35, 40. I reckon 35, 40, that's it. If they were going to ask for over 40, no way.
Yeah, I think 40 they would have accepted. And having Martinez instead of Leno would have been, just as good.
But we've said it multiple times when Leno went down injured and Martinez came on, we were buzzing because we thought, sweet, and Arsenal are going to leak goals. Martinez isn't the keeper up to Leno, but then Martinez stepped up tenfold. And Martinez did so well that there was a massive debate if it was him or Leno should start.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? Where like if you look at it when Lloris done his elbow last season.
Yeah.
Right? Lloris came back, he slotted straight back into that starting position. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
But when Leno came back, Martinez came out and said Arteta didn't know who he was going to start. He didn't know if he was going to start me or Leno.
Yeah.
Right? He didn't know if he was going to start either keeper one day before the Community Shield game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think Martinez is a massive loss for them.
Huge loss.
Yeah. All right. Well, then that's all our games.
Yeah, I think we've spoken too much about the Arsenal game. But
we get too sidetracked. I was happy because they came out they all came out, started abusing Arsenal, United fans. We were shit. Soleil's getting the boot soon. And then they don't even show up against Villa. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it dropped real quickly. And what I loved was that there was an international break afterwards. Right? So I can be like, oh crap, international break. I can't wait for the Prem to come back. Sweet, we're coming off a 3-1 win against Everton. Where Arsenal fans are like, fuck, yeah, we lost 3-0 to Villa. We didn't even show up. We were just shit.
Yeah.
Right? So it was great. All right.
But what do you think of this rumor of Grealish going to Manchester United?
See, I don't know. See, we could have gone for him.
I think you guys should have.
We should have.
The guy's a beast.
I don't know now. I don't believe. I've always had a feeling. I've always had a saying that contracts don't mean anything. Just because you've signed a contract for 5 years doesn't mean shit anymore.
Yeah, but he's just signed it. He's just signed
it. Yeah, but that doesn't matter. We'll offer.
And last season, last season, Grealish's asking price was 80 million. This season, believe me, that price is going to be 120.
Double. Exactly. Right?
If you're not going to pay 120 for Sancho, you're not paying 120 for Grealish.
Yeah, but I think we should have gone with Grealish over Sancho.
Definitely, especially for 80 million. It's a steal.
It's a very good steal, and I think with Grealish signing that contract extension, he gave more confidence to that Villa squad.
Yeah,
You get what I mean?
100%,
Especially
100%.
with the signing again of Ross Barkley, even if it's a loan,
Yeah.
right? It relieved Jack of needing to come back, stop attacking, come back, help defensively, where Ross Barkley can sit in the middle, Jack can sit on the wing and just roam free.
Yeah,
You get what I mean?
It relieved a lot of pressure from
Exactly. I think Ollie Watkins was a good signing for them also.
Definitely, and he was cheap as well.
He's very cheap.
Aston Villa made some really good signings.
Johnny Cash, one of them as well.
Yeah,
Matty Cash.
Matty Cash. Yeah, he came from, I think, Nottingham Forest. They made some really good signings without breaking the bank, which is good to see that Aston Villa, like a big club from back in the days, is making a good comeback.
But I do hope that we go through with the Zagadou.
Oh, you better hope Ole doesn't fuck that up.
Because with Zagadou, yes, he's young. He's not a high profile centre back, but he's what we need.
Yes.
He solves not all our problems, but he solves a majority of them.
He will solve a good chunk of your problems.
And I think with Zagadou, it's not hopefully if we do sign him, he wouldn't be one of those players where he comes and then he just flops.
Well,
you get what I mean?
The worst thing that can happen is that he gets a massive injury and he'll be out for the rest of the season.
Well, hopefully not. Well, all right, that's enough for us today.
Yeah, it's getting late, so we must go to sleep. We have work in the morning. We'll be back with our next video for our predictions for Game Week 9.
Game Week 9. It's good to have the Prem back.
Yeah, now the international break is over. The Premier League is back. All right, I'll leave this there.
All right, thank you. Peace, pleasure, good night.
Good night. Thank you for watching. Have a good night. Bye-bye.